guys, welcome to the School of Rockstars. Today we are gonna think like a rock star, and you need to find a mentor.
I have read thousands of books, I've attended thousands of trainings and workshops, but I could tell you without a doubt, without any hesitation, the secret to my success is the two mentors that I have. My mentors made me rich. The books I read, they help. Seminars I went to, they helped. But my two mentors, they are truly my secret weapon to success. How does my mentor make me rich? First of all, your mentor has absolutely no obligation to make you rich. You have to understand that first. Come from that place. Your mentor is where you want to be in your dreams. And I think most people, sometimes they see someone online, unfortunately they see someone on social media or they follow somebody and say, oh, that's my mentor. I don't believe in that. I think you need to choose your mentor very, very carefully. I think who you learn from is much, much more important than what you learned. Just like in martial art, who is your sifu, who is your sensei, who's your instructor, it's much more important than the style that you learn. A true mentor is life-changing. So if anything, you should think about, look at the person. Actually look at the person, look at the mentor, look at the people you follow. Get beyond all the fancy shit and the glam and the glitz and all that shit. Do I resonate with this person, right? Do I connect with this person? Do I connect with the mentor? Do I feel like I understand? Do I feel like our values are aligned? I think that's very critical. Who you learn from, you're gonna learn from this person. You're gonna be more like this person. Last thing you want is you learn more from this guy, you become more an asshole. Then what's the point? Am I learning beyond and let's say you want to learn business, you want to be successful. Hopefully you're not just learning how to be, or I'll learn how to make money from this person, from this mentor. Hopefully you're learning other things beyond than just that one thing you want to learn. Because I think a true mentor is someone who is not just teaching you whatever, it's leading by example as a role model. They're teaching you other aspects of life. It's not just one thing, very linear approach, right? So I think you need to be more selective who you learn from. Another thing you need to consider is this, that when I learn from my mentor, never go to a mentor with a sense of entitlement. I see this on YouTube a lot, right? Just from their comment and all that. Hey Dan, I watched your video, man. Help me out. I have a question. Help me out. Why the f should I help you out? Not that I don't want to help you out, but you don't even get the basics of business. Dude, any business interaction, the first thing you should ask is, how can I add value? How can I add value to my mentor? Both are mentors that I have. I added value to their lives. I ask them, how could I help you? The first mentor I had, if you watch any one of my work, you know, Alan, I worked for him for next to nothing for 1 year. The second mentor, I pay him tens of thousands of dollars to learn from. I invest in myself. I'm not paying my mentor. I'm not investing in my mentor. I'm investing in myself through my mentor.
I've learned about mentorship. Mentorship is not something you ask somebody to do, like, will you be my friend? It doesn't work like that. When you find somebody you get along with, you share values, you share beliefs, you spend time with them, you get to know them, you develop trust, you're vulnerable with them, you open up to them, and you discover that you become friends. It's what happens. You start off as simply acquaintances. In my experience, mentorship is exactly the same. There were people who were much more experienced than me, who had wisdom that I didn't have, and when I would call them, they would take my calls. And when I would ask them questions, they would always take the time to give me answers. And over the course of time, they became my mentors, like they became my friends. And I remember one time I was with one of my mentors, Ron Bruder, an amazing guy, and I was leaving his house and I put my arm around him and I said, I'm glad you're my mentor. And he looked at me and he said, I'm glad you're mine. And it caught me completely off guard. And true mentorship, like true friendship, is not a one-way street. It's not about one person only giving advice to the other. Both people are showing up to give, and both people are showing up to learn. But you can't ask someone to be your mentor, especially someone who's a total stranger, knock on their door and say, will you be my mentor, if they don't know you and you've never met them. It's like friendship. You cultivate a relationship, and if that person is always there for you and wants to see you thrive and succeed and believes in you, then perhaps they will become your mentor.
To help your business to explode, to be successful. And what a mentor does, a mentor can help you to minimize your mistakes because they are experienced than you, so they know what, like, they don't know all of the mistakes, but they know most of them, how to tackle those mistakes. And they speed up your development, they help you to develop, if you put yourself, like when they give you suggestion, you need to take action on it. You should not go back to them without taking any action. So because mentors, their time is more valuable, so by mentors help you to speed up your development. So, and also it they increase, because having a mentor, it increases the chances of being successful in a short period of time. Not a short, but you need to put your effort, you need to put your hours. So if you want to have that success in your life, find a mentor, reach out, ask people, find a mentor, and find a mentor that help you to explore your business. And then when they give you suggestion, you need to put in the work, you need to put in the effort, you need to put in the hours to make sure that their advice is going to good use. Otherwise, if they think they're wasting time, you are wasting their time, then they won't really help you, they won't give you even a small suggestion, because for the mentors, the valuable, it is time is equal to money for them. Not a money, but it's a most precious and valuable thing for the mentors, the time. You need to value the time. If they give you advice, you need to put your effort in it. Who are my mentors? And what I learned from Evan Carmichael, he says that he was successful for the in the YouTube channel, but for the first 4 years he did all the work by himself and by the help of his team. But when he find his mentors, Jenny and Steve, then the real success, the real exploding of the business happened. He got millions of views on his videos, and also he is getting lot and lot of comments for each and every video that he puts out, because they gave him a valuable advice. So he put in that into place, he put it into action. And what I learned from Evan Carmichael, he puts 3 videos every single day, whatever it takes. He puts 3 videos every single day, and he makes sure that that content is helping the subscribers that he have on his channel. So you need to be more consistent, and also you need to work on the thumbnails. And I learned a lot of useful tips through his channel, through his content, through talking to him, seeing him growing on Instagram. I learned many tips. He's consistent on Instagram. He exploded. He posts every day around 6 posts a day on IGTV, 1 or 2 videos, and 3 to 8 stories every single day. You need to put the efforts, otherwise you won't see the results. And he said in one of the interviews saying that after finding his mentors, his business getting exploded. He's getting the results that he saw, that in the 4 years it took 4 years to get, but after finding a mentor, they help him to really get even more results. That's the value of a mentor. And mentors, if you don't find anyone in your community, go and find online. Steve Jobs is a mentor for me, and Evan Carmichael, Gary Vee, Simon Sinek, Tom Bilyeu, because I want to be a good speaker, good interviewer. So I'm like, Tom Bilyeu is he is my mentor. I learn from him every single day. Simon Sinek, Mel Robbins, her 5-second rule really helped me in my initial stages to take action, because I used to procrastinate. So, but after using that 5-second rule, I used to take that action instantly within 5 to 10 seconds. Because action, if you get that done, you'll get satisfaction, you'll get that happiness, you'll get inspiration. So I learned from each and every person that I met. Gary Vee, Mel Robbins, Simon Sinek, Jay Shetty, Tim Ferriss, Tony Robbins, all these people really helped me to get here, get that inspiration. So the best gift you're gonna give the next year to you and for your life, for your business, is getting a mentor. I'm also going to do that. I'm also going to find a mentor so that he can help me guide. So if I can do it, you can also do it. Just do it. Find a mentor who helps you to explore your business. Reach out, find them, put your effort into it, put your hours. Don't be a victim of your life, be a rock star. Thank you guys. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.
Frequently we'll ask someone, for instance, what advice would you give to a 30-year-old just getting started in your industry? What is the best advice you would give? And just as important, I think you should ask, what advice should that person ignore? Or what is the worst advice that you hear repeated often in your industry? What is the conventional wisdom that you disagree with? Those types of questions give you a not to-do list, and it is what you don't do that provides the space for what you can do. Anyone who says, you should do this the way I did it, without any caveats, should be maybe ignored in many cases, but certainly viewed with suspicion. The type of mentors who tend to be the most helpful are those who don't necessarily give you an answer, but they give you a better way of finding that answer. I'm leaving my second job, I want to start my own company, what should I do? And they say, well, I can't tell you what you should do because I don't have enough information, which is a huge credibility point in my mind that they have the awareness to say that. And they said, but if I were in your position, here's how I might think through it. Right? So look for mentors who don't necessarily give you answers, but who walk you through the process of how they might think about making the proper decision given all of your particulars. And I think that's what, in my experience, separates a mediocre or decent mentor from a